What is Oracle Database? Oracle Database is a relational database management system, RDBMS, which is used to store and retrieve the large amounts of data. Oracle Database had physical and logical structures. Logical structures and physical structures are separated from each other. You want to find out how many users are defined in the password file and what privileges those users have. How would you accomplish this? You can get the information about the existing users in the password file querying the $p_file_users view. Execute the SQL query below. SQL select asterisk from $p_file_users. The query above will return 4 columns for each user in the password file. The column names are username, SISDBA, sysupper, and sysasm. The username column displays the username of the user in the password file. The SISDBA column displays whether the user has SISDBA privileges or not. The sysupper column displays whether the user has sysupper privileges or not. The sysasm column displays whether the user has sysasm privileges or not. What are the roles of DBA? A DBA has the authority to create new users, remove the existing users, or modify any of the environment variables or privileges assigned to other users. The roles of DBA include: manage database storage, administer users and security, manage schema objects, monitor and manage database performance, perform backup and recovery, schedule and automate jobs. What are the common Oracle DBA tasks? The following tasks are carried out by Oracle DBA: installing Oracle software, creating Oracle databases, performing upgrades of the database and software to a new release level, starting up and shutting down the database, managing the database's storage structures, managing users and security, managing schema objects such as tables, indexes, and views, making database backups and performing recovery when necessary, proactively monitoring the database's health and taking preventive or corrective actions as required, monitoring and tuning performance. Name the various Oracle database objects. The various Oracle database objects are: sequences, views, tables, table spaces, indexes. What are the contents of the control file? Every Oracle database has a control file. A control file is a small binary file that records the physical structure of the database and includes the database name, names and locations of associated data files and online redo log files, the timestamp of the database creation, the current log sequence number, checkpoint information. List out the tools for administering the database. The following tools are the products, tools and utilities used for administering the database: Oracle Universal Installer, OUI, Database Configuration Assistant, DBCA, Database Upgrade Assistant, Oracle Net Manager, Oracle Enterprise Manager. What are the dictionary tables used to monitor a database space? The following are the dictionary tables used in monitoring a database's space: DBA_free_space, DBA_segments, DBA_data_files. What are the differences between EBU and RMON? Enterprise Backup Utility, EBU, is a functionally rich, high-performance interface for backing up Oracle databases. It is sometimes referred to as OEBU for Oracle Enterprise Backup Utility. The Oracle Recovery Manager, RMAN, utility that ships with Oracle and above is similar to Oracle's EBU utility. However, there is no direct upgrade path from EBU to RMAN. What is the logical structure of the disk resources? Following is the logical structure of the disk resources. Data block. The data block refers to the smallest logical storage unit. Size of a data block is a multiple of the operating system block size. Extent. It refers to the contiguous set of data blocks, which is allocated as a unit to a segment. Tablespace. The tablespace refers to the final logical storage unit. It is mapped to the physical data file. Segment. The segment allocates a logical structure, such as a table. It is a set of extents, which are stored in the same table space. How do you find the total database size in the database? You can use the following database views to get the information on database size. DBA_segments, it provides information about the used space. You can take a total of all the bytes in the DBA_segments view to get the used space. DBA_data_files, it provides information on space allocated to data files for permanent table spaces. $log, it provides information on redo log files. If you have any doubts on Oracle DBA, then get them clarified from Oracle DBA industry experts on our Oracle DBA tutorial. What are the different levels of auditing? There are 3 different levels of auditing. Statement auditing, it allows you to track who is issuing a specific type of statements. The audit statement form of the audit command allows you to specify any SQL statement to be audited. Privilege auditing, it lets you track the use of system privileges. In the audit command, you can specify any system privilege. An audit record will be generated anytime you exercise the specified system privilege. Object auditing, it is the auditing of accesses to specific schema objects without regard to the user. It can audit all select and DML statements permitted by object privileges, such as select or delete statements on a particular table. Why is performance tuning a menacing area for DBAs? The performance tuning field can't be automated like other features of EXP/IMP, backup recovery. This is an area that requires more detective work to be carried on part of application programmers and DBAs to check how some process is running slower than expected. Why can't we scale applications to a larger number of users without problems like performance degradation, etc.? This is an area where the technical knowledge must be used along with constant experimentation and observation. What are the dynamic performance views? Who has the access to these views? Dynamic performance views are also called $views. These views provide information about the sessions. Any Oracle user can get information from dynamic performance views if the user has to select any table privilege. This privilege is generally granted through the select_catalog_role. What is an ASM instance? It is an instance that manages ASM disk groups. It comprises the system global area, SGA, and background processes. ASM instance mounts a disk group that is made available to the database instance. An ASM instance manages the metadata of a disk group and provides file layout information to the database instances. What is an ASM disk group? It is a group of disks that ASM manages as a unit. Within the disk groups, a file system interface maintains the Oracle database files. ASM simplifies database storage by consolidating disks into disk groups. This reduces I/O overhead. Explain the procedure of restoring RMAN for the recovery if all the instances are down. Following is the procedure of restoring RMAN for the recovery. Bring all the nodes down. Start a node. Restore all the data files and archive logs. Recover the node. Open the database. Bring other nodes up. Confirm that all nodes are operational. Which files must be backed up? The following files must be backed up. Database files. Control files. Archived log files. Password files. init.ora. What is a backup set? A backup set is a logical grouping of backup files that are created when you issue an RMAN backup command. It is RMAN's name for a collection of files associated with a backup. A backup set is composed of one or more backup pieces. If you have any doubts on Oracle DBA, then get them clarified from Oracle DBA industry experts on our Oracle DBA community. What are the architectural components of RMAN? Following are the architectural components of RMAN. RMAN executable. Server processes. Channels. Target database. Recovery catalog database. Media management layer. Backups, backup sets, and backup pieces. What does RMAN backup consist of? RMAN backup consists of a backup of all or part of a database. This results from issuing an RMAN backup command. A backup consists of one or more backup sets. What do you mean by recovery catalog? A recovery catalog is a database plan that holds the metadata used by RMAN for reinstallation and healing processes. It stores information on data files and their backup file, incarnation, stored scripts, backup history, archived redo logs and their backup sets. We can set initial login priorities for various consumer groups by using the Database Resource Manager. We can specify the maximum number of concurrent active sessions for a consumer group by using the concept of active session pool. The Database Resource Manager will automatically queue all the subsequent requests until the currently running sessions complete. Which components of your database environment can be protected by an Oracle Restart configuration? Database instances and automatic storage management, ASM database instances and ASM instances will be restarted if they crash somehow. Oracle Net Listener will be started if it crashes and stops listening for an incoming connection. ASM disk groups, Oracle Restart will mount ASM disk groups if they are dismounted. Database services, non-default database services will be started by Oracle Restart feature. Oracle Notification Services, ONS. This is another Oracle component that can be protected by Oracle Restart. Which tools can you use to start up an Oracle database? You can start up a database with 3 tools. SQL*+, this is the most widely used option. You first connect to an idle instance with SQL*+ and then start up the instance with the startup command. Oracle Enterprise Manager, this is another way of starting up a database. You can log on to Oracle Enterprise Manager even if the database is stopped. OEM will detect the status of the down database and will present you with a startup button. You can start up the database by clicking this button. RMAN, this is rather a less used tool for starting up a database, but it is possible to start up a database from the Recovery Manager command line. What are the main aspects of Oracle Database Security Management? Controlling access to data, authorization. Restricting access to legitimate users, authentication. Ensuring accountability on part of the users, auditing. Safeguarding key data in the database, encryption. Managing the security of the entire organizational information structure, enterprise security. What are the responsibilities of the database administrator's tasks? Installing and upgrading the Oracle server and application tools. Allocating system storage and planning future storage requirements for the database system. Creating primary database storage structures known as tablespaces after application developers have designed an application. Creating primary objects such as tables, views, indexes once application developers have designed an application. Modifying the database structure, as necessary, from information given by application developers. Enrolling users and maintaining system security. Ensuring compliance with your Oracle license agreement. Controlling and monitoring user access to the database. Monitoring and optimizing the performance of the database. Planning for backup and recovery of database information. Maintaining archived data on tape. Backing up and restoring the database. Contacting Oracle Corporation for technical support. Explain Oracle Grid Architecture. Grid computing is an information technology architecture that provides lower-cost enterprise information systems. Using grid computing, independent hardware and software components can be connected and rejoined on demand to meet the changing needs of businesses. It also enables the use of smaller individual hardware components. What is recovery process? The recovery process, RECO, is a background process used with the distributed database configuration that automatically resolves failures. The RECO process of a node automatically connects to other databases involved in an in-doubt distributed transaction. What are archiver processes? It copies redo log files to a designated storage device after a log switch has occurred.